Hello the world, Maddie Roxanne1 here. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, so let's get down to business, shall we? So tonight, is sort of just a God-inspired video. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. God is awesome. He's awesome. And this is one of these videos where I'm just gonna be like, God is awesome, and here's why. For a long time, God has been using me in incredible ways, and I haven't been able to explain how. He's just so good. Like, he's indescribably just awesome. So, yeah. So, I have told all of you that I'm in the leadership program at my school, and I've been taking this discipleship class, I think, sort of. And we've been doing this book called Experiencing God. That book is absolutely incredible. And if you're a Christian and you really want to experience God, I'm going to tell you one thing right now: get that book, because it is awesome. Right now I've been doing chapter 7, which is the crisis of belief. So yeah. But overall, throughout the book, God's been teaching me that, you know, His plans are better than mine. Like, I can't control my life. I can't control how I live my life. I mean, I know, and listen, I know there are going to be people in your life who are just going to be like, you know, you're your own person. You make your own decisions. And that's true. You do have the will to make your own decisions. I mean, God gave us free will. But do you really think it's the best way to go? In Jeremiah 29 verses 11, it clearly states, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. That's a promise that God gives us. God knows our future, what He has in store for us, the plans that He has in store for us. And for someone who has ADHD and used to think that God had no plan for me, He proved me wrong by saying, I will use you for incredible things. That's a promise. And He says it to all His children right in His Word. So, I've been doing my Teenager's Daily Prayer Book, which is incredible devotion. I would suggest you get it if you can't read it. It says Teenager's Daily Prayer Book. And they're real prayers from teenagers all around the world, who are just like getting one-on-one with God. And you know, I've really been like reading these and just been like, God, what are you trying to teach me? I've grown a lot more closer to God after John and I broke up. I grew a lot closer to Christ than I ever have. To be honest, that girl a year ago who was dating, I don't even know that girl anymore. That's how much of a change there is. But I was reading for today's devotion, and something in my heart, what felt like a tug in my heart, was telling me to read this to all of you out there. And that something was to someone, and that someone was God. And it's a simple prayer from a teenager. I don't know who he or she is, but I love what it has to say. So just take a listen. It says, Dear God, I've done it again. I took control of my life and tried to lead it in the direction I thought was best. I didn't mean to leave you out of things, but it happened anyway. I'm sorry. It's hard to remember that when I let you do the leading, that's when I really experience life. Sometimes I forget that you are God, the one who made me and knows me best. And instead, I act like I'm God, trying to run the whole show and be the leader. I wish you'd just push me out of the way and get things back on track, but you're not like that. You just wait patiently for me to figure it out again. Well, here I am, ready to let you set the pace. And then it says, don't give up on following Jesus Christ, just because you fall down. Let me read that again. Don't give up on following Christ just because you fall down. There's no such thing as a Christian who never stumbles. Real Christians are the ones who get up and go on. So, I read this, and honestly, I think a girl wrote this. So I'm just gonna go with that. Whoever wrote this was just like, Father, it's not my plan, it's yours. It's not my life I need to take control in. It's your plan. It's your life. And you're working through me. First off, what should go through our heads is, God is calling me to do something so incredible, to share his love around the world. That's awesome. Like, seriously, think about that. That's awesome. But the other thing is that this person is just like, Father, when I take things into my own hands and I try to take control of the situation, I lose control. I lose sight of who you are. But when we circle back around and say, Father, I need you. Jesus, I need you. I cannot walk on this path alone. I cannot do it by myself. We go to God the most. We say, Lord, I need you. This is your plan, not mine. When we surrender to him, when we surrender everything to him, even our life, our plans, is when he starts to take effect and he reveals himself more to you. He speaks to you in ways that are incredible. And through this, he gave you free will, so you can make any choice you want. But the biggest question here is this: are you going to surrender everything to Christ and let him take control, showing you where to go, using you for his glory? Will you surrender to him? I don't know who you are. I don't know who's watching this. But I know there's someone out there who's like, I don't know what to do. My life is crap. I don't know where to go from here. I feel alone. I feel abandoned. I don't know who you are. I don't know any of you out there. And yet I'm telling you this, your Savior loves you. He's got a plan for you. And if you surrender your life to him and let him take the reins, he will reveal himself, his purposes, and his ways, and use you for incredible things. So, as I end this video, I pray that you surrender to him, whoever you are and wherever you are, because your Father loves you. Your Father in heaven loves you. And he's saying, I have a plan for you. A plan beyond your wildest dreams. I'm calling you to something great. So, that's it from me. That's it from Mighty Rocks 1. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you enjoy this, and comment below if this touched your heart, or if you just have something just encouraging to say. So yeah, I'm praying for you. So that's it from me. So yeah, surrender, because God's plan is way better than any other plan we have. God bless, guys. See you next week.